Alright guys, real quick, I accidentally recorded this video with the wrong microphone, but don't worry, it's still hearable. I did the best I could. There's no pops or anything, and I'm going to turn it up so you guys can hear it. But trigger warning, if you get triggered easily, do not watch this video. Let's begin with the video. Here's the other audio. We need to talk. So if you super sensitive and you cannot handle adult conversation, I'm going to need you to click off this video because this is your one and only massive trigger warning on the things that I am about to say about Tanya, how she look, her skin color, ethnicity, and everything across the board. So if you soft, click off this video right now. It is not for you. It is not for you at all. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into what this video is about. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this clip up here on your screen because I want you to be able to get a really good look at Tanya before we dig in. So take your time, look and listen and pay attention to this actress skills.
Are you unwell, princess?
I am fine, Tanya.
Now, as you saw for yourself, Tanya looks good. I don't know what's going on in the MK community, but people are entitled and people are in a uproar. Now, are people allowed to have their own opinions? Yes, y'all know good and well I'm a fan of people having their opinions, but we really gonna need to dig into this. Now, I'm gonna show you one more clip before I get into my actual thoughts and we just kind of go through all of them. Take another look at this clip and look at this model and pay attention very closely.
Surrender if you wish to remain unharmed.
Let us pass, Tanya. The Empress and her family are in danger.
Are you so easily taken in by lies?
Okay, so as you saw, the difference is the lighting of the stage. She's clearly in nothing but straight lighting across the board. It's sunny outside. That is the engine working and being as beautiful as it possibly can be. You see she looks different in the video that you see on your screen. It's all due to lighting. Also, mind you, this game is not done yet being developed. They are on a marketing strategy, which means they have to do things at a certain time. Now, I'm gonna pop this up here on your screen. If you look here, the same thing happened with Injustice. You got Superwoman, look at her on the left, and then you got the after on the right. Before is on the left, after's on the right. Look at Superwoman, look at Cassie, and also look at this guy at the bottom. I'm not sure who he is. I think it's freaking Aquaman. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's probably Aquaman. I'm trying to contain my disappointment in the community right now. So I want you to know NRS is going to fix this problem. Now, I know a lot of you probably scratching your head like, Wave, you the #1 person that's been speaking out against NRS. You should be happy. People finally seeing what you saying, that this game was trash or it was rushed. Now, the old me would be happy. But the new me, I'm learning to accept change. We need change in our life. Now, the fact that NRS is doing that is great. I'm gonna pop this up here on your screen. Look at Sonya. Now, I know this picture is a little blurry on your screen, but you can clearly see the changes, which are day and night. On the left, she got the sun beaming in her face. On the right, she don't have the sun beaming in her face, but they did make a few changes, such as smoothing out her nose, fix her eyes just a little bit. So they are still tweaking these characters until this game come out in September. Even when the game does come out in September, there's still going to be minor changes that's going to be made across the board. So I do not want you guys to worry at all. As a black man, I am here to tell you they're going to get Tanya right. Look at her on your screen. Look how good she looks. But we're also going to be talking about alternative costumes, so you want to stay tuned because that is another video that's going to be coming. I got that one already planned, and I'm going to tell you what NRS is up to with those alternative costumes that they have for Tanya. They is doing a really good job at this marketing because you guys are riled up. Now, I'm gonna pop this up here on your screen. Look at this day and night difference. She's outside in the sun. She looks ashy. The sun is beaming all on her. That's because the system is doing what it's supposed to do. It's a fantastic engine. Look at her on the right. It's nighttime. She got some of that little ambient lighting on her. She looks great. She looks great. I do not understand why the world is in a uproar. We got our black Nubian queen on the screen. They are representing Wakanda to the fullest. And I love every bit of it. My baby got the box braids. My baby got the box braids. Anybody that know me personally know I love when females get their hair done like this. I'm a sucker for this hairstyle. I'm a sucker for some African American black Nubian queens. That's what I'm a suffer for. So in my book, in the Wave Report book, they did a fantastic job when it came to getting Tanya together. Now, if you take a look at her outfit right here on the right, the outfit that she have on, it's something similar to the Ngati's outfits, or whatever the case is. So with that being said, she will have alternative costumes, and we're going to get into that in another video. And I have some designs that I'm going to be popping up on the screen in another video of Tanya and what she's going to look like. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that video. Tanya is a freaking beast. We bagged, we asked for Tanya, we cried, we weeped, we tweeted, we did not give up. We wanted Tanya. They're giving us what we want. So if you guys can do the community a favor and stop complaining about how Tanya look, because NRS for the first time ever is listening to its fans. At least from what I see, they're listening to its fans. This is a fan service game. Everything we want, they are giving it to us. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple of spoilers for some DLC characters. So if you don't want to hear it, you can click off. We are getting horror DLC. Horror DLC will be in the game. You want to see Michael Myers? You want to see some returning special guest characters like Jason Voorhees? You want to see, what's that PlayStation character name? I can't think of his name right off. Oh, God of War, the character from God of War or whatever. So you're going to be seeing a lot of returning guest characters also, and you're going to be seeing some characters that will not be playable because they only work good as guesses. So those are more videos that I'm going to be putting out here. Now, please keep in mind, the game has not launched yet, but NRS is doing us well right now. Tanya looks fantastic. Her moves looks fantastic. The fact that they completely got rid of all the bull crap out of Mortal Kombat, and they're using things that make sense. They're using tribes like the Ngati. They got the Lin Kuei. They got the Black Dragon. They got all of these clans. They also got the Yakuza in the game. So the fact that they're implementing it into like real life things that we know, it says a lot about them because they can finally tell a proper story. So the fact that they redid Baraka's story and gave him some type of disease, and Melina has it too, that's pretty good. That's really good that they did that, because now there's already sympathy there for the characters, because it sucked that they have to go through that. Spoiler alert, I got another spoiler for you guys. Shang Tsung is the person who invented the Tarkat disease. Ding ding. So another spoiler alert for when the game come out. Come back and watch this video and tell me how well it aged. So it's just going to be one of Shang Tsung's experiments. That's exactly what's going to happen, and you can't leave Quan Chi out. So for those of you that did not want to hear that, I apologize. So I just wanted to bring it to your attention. NRS is going to give us one of the best stories they've ever given us. I can't believe I'm defending NRS, but NRS has turned over a new leaf, and I am here for it. At first, you guys know me, I was upset, I was angry, I was off edge, I was nervous, I didn't know what we were going to get. You know, the game just did not sit right with me. But now that it's been just a little bit of time, and I was able to spend some time as far as seeing the trailers, seeing the excitement from the fans, and kind of seeing how everything plays out, I'm on board. I'm fully on board for Mortal Kombat 1. Now, don't get worried. Do not worry, guys. I did not get bought out by NRS. There's no sponsorships. Ain't nobody paying me no money other than YouTube. So don't worry. My opinion has not been tainted. It has not been bought. This is all me authentically being honest with you guys. So I just want you to know you have nothing to worry about when it comes to Tanya. Her alternative costumes are bad assery. Remember, I said that. So I'm going to give you an example of what costumes are going to look like. I'm going to tell you what it's going to look like. You're going to have to tune in for that second video to get a visualization. So they're going to continue with this whole Egyptian goddess theme that they have going on, as far as giving her a different hairstyle and switching up her makeup and everything on her face. That's what's going to happen. Now, a lot of you are going to say, dude, that's general as hell. Anybody can say that. Oh well, take it or leave it. Now, she will be getting her classic costume, the one we know and love, with her having her bob. So Tanya with the bob, or I should say Tanya with the good hair, will be making a return with her classic costume. So please keep these things in mind. Now, you are going to have to stay tuned. They know exactly what they're doing across the board. Ed Boon sees and hears everything. They don't miss nothing. This is the reason why I was getting this. I was getting this by NRS themselves on Twitter. They literally put out a tweet that said, don't listen to anything that's a wave that has a report in front. No, they said, don't listen to a report that has a wave in front of it. And that came from one of the higher ups over at NetherRealm. Now, if one of you guys can find that on Twitter and send it to me, that would be fantastic. I cannot find it. If I find it, I'm going to put it up here on the screen so you guys can see it. But even Ed Boon himself has acknowledged me and responded to one of the fans saying that you guys shouldn't pay attention to my leaks and blah, 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 blah. That's how much they see what happens in the MK community across the board. So everybody crying and complaining about Tanya's look, chill out, relax. NRS hears you loudly and clearly. You're going to get exactly what you want. Now, let's move just a little bit forward and talk about Tanya in a different light. Now, the fact that Tanya is back and she's going to be leading the search of the Umgadi, or, you know, doing what she do for the Umgadi to find out what happened with this whole storyline going on. The whole thing of her dating Sonya, the whole thing of her dating Melina, or whatever the case is, they bought over from MK11, which is good. So she got a lesbian story going on. She got the whole Wakanda thing going on. I would say she is doing a fantastic job. Now, what I would love to have seen her with a man so Tanya can have a kid, that would have been fantastic across the board. But in 2023, it's all about representation, you know, so I'm not going to get into that. Shout out to the people who like those type of things. I'm glad and happy for you that you got some type of representation in the video game, you know, so shout out to you guys for that. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm happy for you guys because I got my girl Tanya in the game, and I don't think I could ask you guys for anything else more because I got the character that I wanted. Now, I want you to know September going forward, by the time I get my hands on this PS5, we are going crazy. We're going crazy online. So if you have not done so already, go ahead and add me on PlayStation. My PlayStation name is called The Wave Report. Add me on there. You're going to see my account pop up. It's going to say The Wave Report on YouTube. That's what it's going to say. Add me. When you add me, send me a message that says I'm one of your subscribers from YouTube, or put from YT so I can know where you're coming from. I'm not just accepting anybody on my friend list. It has to be YouTube subscribers. So I want you to be able to be on my friend list so we can play the game together. I got a lot of great things coming for you guys, and I don't want you to miss out on any of it. So be sure to follow me on, I'm losing my train of thought. Be sure to follow me on PlayStation, and we will be making the jump to Twitch very, very soon. So stay tuned because I'm going to be on Twitch. We're going to be doing some streaming up on there too, because the Wave Report is taking over. We're getting ready to flood the community and take over as many communities as we possibly can. So that's something that I really wanted to bring to your attention, to let you know, guys. I'm here. I'm monitoring everything just like NRS is. I want to let you know, calm down. Tanya will be fixed. She will be fixed. I honestly don't think anything's wrong with her. But of course, NRS is going to make some changes, especially by the time she came out. And the fact that she got braids, y'all. She got braids and y'all tripping. They could have gave this girl a mohawk. She got braids. There's no better representation than they could have given her. And they linked her up with Darius. Now, let me tell you a little something about Darius real quick, right? So Darius will be in the story mode. He's going to play one of the people that reports to Tanya. So keep that in mind. These characters are going to play a role in story mode. I'm going to speak on that in the future a little bit sooner. So stay tuned because I'm getting ready to flood you guys with MK videos and MK content. I want to try to get you at least 3 MK videos a day. That's at least what I want to try to do. So we're gonna see how well that work out, but I can guarantee you at least one video. We'll see what happens from there. So I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. How do you feel about Tanya's Mortal Kombat 1 look? Do you disagree with how she look, or do you agree with me that she looks okay? I really want to hear your opinion. I'm not going to ban you. I'm not going to block you. You are entitled to your own opinion. So I'm not going to take that from you at all. That was just my response to the general public's opinion. because we are allowed to have a educated and healthy conversation, but we don't have to agree with each other. We all can agree to disagree. So like I said, I'm looking forward to reading your comments, and for some of you, leave your comment. I will be featuring it in the next video, so that way we can go ahead and try to get some fan interaction going on this channel. I know I've been saying that before, I just have not had the time to do it, but guess what? This time I'm going to make the time to be able to feature your comments. I'm going to create a whole nice little section for you guys. Well, I'm going to read off at least 2 or 3 comments. I think that's going to be pretty fair. So with that being said, if you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace out. Hey guys, Future Wave here. Again, I truly apologize for the audio. So basically what happened was everything I recorded was recorded through my IMAX microphone. For some reason, my settings defaulted and it used the default microphone instead of using my microphone that I paid for that you're hearing right now. So hopefully you still got the message and hopefully you heard everything clearly. Again, I truly apologize. That's on me. Next time I'm going to be double checking everything before I record and be able to catch the issue. And that's basically that. So I truly hope you enjoyed the video. As I said before, you know what, actually real quick, I'm gonna try to sum everything up real quick with the good audio for those of you that didn't hear it. So basically everything I said in this video is that I like Tanya. They did a great job. NRS is aware as to what's going on with Tanya, and also the game is still in early development or whatever. As far like the game comes out in September, but they're still tweaking some of the models. The models were just good enough to be ready to show as far as some gameplay and a little bit of trailer. I did show some pictures in here for those of you just tuning in that showed the differences between the games and how they change over time. I showed some screenshots of like Sonya and Cassie Cage, how they all have face model issues, but they ended up fixing those, you know, later down the line. So that's basically that. I also gave some spoilers in this video where I said Shang Tsung is going to be the creator of the Tarkat virus or whatever. That's my prediction on that. I also said that we're going to be getting Michael Myers and the horror DLC pack, and on top of that, you know, there's going to be some returning guest characters also, but some of those guest characters are going to return as cameos only. That's what we're going to get, and that's going to open up a whole new avenue of revenue for the Mortal Kombat, you know, for NRS, basically is what I'm saying in so many words. Also, like I said, we should be happy that we got Tanya. She got her beautiful black Nubian queen braids. She's representing Wakanda. The outfit looks great. She got this whole Egyptian goddess thing going on or whatever. And they just did a really good job with her. In my opinion, they got rid of all of the BS. And mind you guys, I'm repeating everything because this is a quick summary with the good audio, you know, so they got everything they need done correctly with her. They're going to pair her with Darius. Darius is going to be her right-hand man in the story mode, spoiler alert. And I just think they're doing right by her. So it's good to see an African-American character get some shine. Let's just hope they do the same thing with Kai later down the line. So we're going to have to stay tuned and see what they're going to do with Kai's design and how good he's going to look. And again, I told you guys 2 years ago that we're going to be getting Serena, and just stay tuned and be patient. Serena will be coming. For those of you that went back and watched my old roster videos, then you were able to see that the majority of the roster that I put out has already been announced, and there's just a few more that's going to be announced, such as me telling you guys that we were going to get Motaro. We did get Motaro. We're going to get Havoc. We're going to get Serena. We're going to get Kai, and then they got some new characters also that they're going to be bringing in. I told you guys we were going to get Li Mei also. We did get Li Mei and everything. I told you we were going to get Baraka again, which is good. So now we're just waiting to get Sonya, and we're going to get Jax. Don't worry, they're not going to leave them off the roster at all. They make too much money to leave them off the roster, and it's fully disrespectful to the players to put them as cameos. That's not to say they can't be cameo exclusives, but they will be on the main roster. So stay tuned. Just sit back and be patient. And for some reason they're not on the main roster, the NRS really got some balls, and you'll get them as DLC, but they will not be left out the game. I can promise you that, and you can come back and check me on it. But so that's basically the summary, guys. I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned. Catch you in the next one.
About to go to friends. We outside in public, baby, please pull up your prints. If they say it's up, then we ain't even shaking hands. Pull up with a of the plane. Why she keep on calling? Cause she know I'm high demand. So in love with me, I got her on command. She sucked me inside the coupe, I saying I'm your biggest fan. Yo, she pull up whenever I land. I made it to the top row, you can see I'm living grand. I'm in Cali with some bitches on the beach, we bring a sand. Keep that 30 on the seat and shoot like Curry with the left hand.